It is time, my friends, for DRX versus Gen.G. Good morning, everyone. Good night. I don't know where you are. For me, it's 5 a.m. And man, this game will be insane. Okay? The El Clásico, my friends. The El Clásico.
For this Gen.G squad here in 2025. Is Mako not aware of this lurk?
Oh, watching for it.
Yo, Munchkin's on prime form again, bro. Holy shit. He has been looking clean. I just woke up, man. Just woke up.
DRX looking to push their way forward here in towards the site.
It was hard to wake up today, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
Here at the drop. Not gonna go sliding down. Has the paint shell. Just trying to go ahead and dissuade and interrupt the plant. Is able to do so. A smattering of damage gonna be put there onto Estrella. Texture does get taken down. Saw shots from Bane. Go ahead, break down that race, but Munchkin just swinging out.
Look at this guy, man.
Will hit the floor. Ooh, headshot coming across with Foxy9 still able to stay alive on his feet.
Has the highest rating.
Estrella tries to turn the tides of this fight, but it all falls down to Freeing. But look at the HP bars. Foxy, Ash, both no health to speak of as he's sticking it, and Freeing is wise to.
He's waving ace for DRX, so remember that.
Opening pistol.
This guy is a pistol god, man.
For DRX to recover from a great read early.
Incredible player, man. Incredible player.
Had a perfect sense of the timing. Was right.
HYUNMIN versus t3xture soon, man. Yo, this would be insane.
To go back towards A lobby.
Doing really good again. DRX
for his troubles.
Have been looking good for a while.
Salvos from Freeing though to set up Bane's first kill to clear t3xture out of heaven, and then he comes through with a big clutch.
Estrella, I mean, he's got that fault line at the ready. Looks like he's going to be sending it Karan's way. Is the drone going to be cleared out? Nope, never mind. Karan still out in the open, safe and tapping heads. Comes away with two. Munchkin at the same time able to find Mako on that linger outside of B.
That was clean, bro. That was so clean.
Solid start.
Only 3 on left, no more. Clean round, bro. Clean round.
t3xture trying to scale forward and take some space, and he's able to go ahead and get rewarded finding one. HYUNMIN going to be taken down, but Karan traded at the same time, so 2 deaths here on this B site. Wall going to go up. Ash looking for a punish, but gets forced away here by the snake bite. Wraps back around. Foxy, though, solid shot.
Punish, punish, punish.
On the floor, and now we go into a 3v3. It's DRX. Where do they try to get to here for the post plan is the question.
Oh, that's a nice kill for Ash. That really.
Yeah, man, they're getting punished one by one, bro. One by one.
Getting a connection here onto Estrella.
Got the numbers.
It's being held in
they gave it away.
Now he's not at risk. Gen.G, despite the numbers advantage, still trying to play this out a little bit more patiently.
Bro, they all died one by one with no trades.
Foxy's popping off.
That's
Gen.G are tying things up at 2-2.
Was that Ash's Prowler didn't make contact at A lobby after him and t3xture took a little bit of a push forward there. Speaking of pushes forward.
He's got a showstopper, and he's going to send it. HYUNMIN sprinting, turn to the flash, and both teams. As t3xture able to go ahead and
that's amazing, t3xture. That's amazing. Oh my god, ace? No, never ace for t3xture. Never.
You know what? Get out
when he gets ace,
got a rocket. It still comes away.
He'll lose the game, so better not to get ace, okay?
For Gen.G to go ahead and establish.
But normally he's the Mr. 4K.
That's pretty uncharacteristic for DRX. Usually they're a team that's pretty calm under pressure.
Did I told you guys about flashback already? I think I did. I'm not sure if I put in the video, but in case I didn't, he asked to leave, okay, for personal reasons.
Such a powerful ult right now.
That's the reason he's not playing.
Maybe one
not the first time
ults on the planet in VCT.
He asked for that.
It goes to wait. They're going to be able to really utilize these ultimates. You could send the Rolling Thunder. You could send the Tejo ult.
I think that was just a bit of a time.
Bro, DRX, the way they are playing, the way they are dying here.
By Foxy9.
I think if this keeps up, they'll be in trouble, bro. Okay, Mako. Okay.
On the shots, Mako able to come away with one. Damage not going to be suffered. Mako finds another.
30 seconds.
Armageddon now going to be called through. Is Spike ready to get planted? Mako still strafing forward. t3xture here to go ahead and intercept. Paint shell is at the ready, but misjudges the plant spot. Still swings out, however. Finds one, looks for another, can't quite make it happen. Bane down to 33, stays alive. It's Munchkin tagging up Freeing, get a headshot right there through the door.
He's gonna read the reposition, tries to.
He's at least keeping one player locked out here for the moment. Foxy9 loses this battle, now Munchkin.
Both are low.
Both players dangerously low. Bit of a fake out here. Seems like Munchkin maybe not buying it. Eyes still trained on this connector.
Okay, Bane, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, bro.
Before he can hold it to happen.
What a round, what a round. But man, if DRX lose the next one, they are broke, my friend.
Go in for the timing play.
I feel like they are going a lot for these 1v1s, bro. Sometimes when they don't have to.
A little bit of a visual one, but
sometimes they do.
that he's able to find the kill. Mako, 2 big ones to open up the B site as well. And then Bane able to find the perfect timing there.
That was good, kid. That was good.
Bane, the moment not necessarily noted there is it's going to be a Nightfall in exchange for a Rolling Thunder. I believe one player stunned up there by it. It's flashing to the back and strafing forward.
So blind, bro.
Out.
Oh my god, HYUNMIN.
Karon not ready.
Man, this kid, when he gets on fire, it's hard to stop him.
Now going to be in play. Foxy9, however, delivering, able to find a shot. Now the Steel Guardian going to be invested, looking to take their weapons away as the pit gets invested here on the site. Munchkin strafing forward, Texture around the back, able to find one. Stray now going to be taken down.
Oh, it's
it all falls on his shoulders.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
This round.
Might get the snake bite kill on the Foxy.
And he is dangerously low, but able to avoid it here for the moment. Pit nearly dropping. Texture looking to apply some pressure.
I missed this shot on Texture, bro.
It's going to be Gen.G. Not allowing for DRX to regain.
I'm jinxing, bro. I'm jinxing. That's on me, Mako. I'm sorry, bro.
DRX been good. Salvo's out. Oh, he just walks right
punish, punish.
This time, Foxy catching a couple strafe, but freeing is just strafing forward into the site. Nice.
T3xture.
Ends up falling. Munchkin, a bit more damage going to be found. As paint shells get lobbed into the back of the Stray.
What?
Texture this time, not going to be getting a 2-for-1 special. Gets sniped out of the sky as HYUNMIN recovers the Phantom. Comes away with a 3rd kill.
Time. Bro!
Drawing his attention to the side as the gate crash goes drifting past, but it's all a bit of a ruse. Karon now
I didn't saw.
he
saw it.
Caught a glimpse,
I think he did.
believe there of Mako. Swings the corner and cannot find the headshot.
Big round, man. Big round, my friends. I want to see the replay of that shot. What was that?
Just a bomb.
Man, I want to see Texture reaction as well.
It looked like it was going to be pretty clean.
Yeah, I mean, what a big round, bro.
Gen.G.
And Strela only one kill.
A few kind of missed individual moment. Sure, Foxy wins that.
I
then he
saw
walks
it.
right into that stinger gunfire.
Bro, that was a misplay.
Just W king forward. That is disgusting. Grabs the Phantom and shoots Texture right out of the air. Just ridiculous how good that is. That's the round changer right there.
That was
He doesn't
insane,
take
bro.
out that showstopper, he's dead, and who knows?
Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
And Texture's been on one. He's 10-5 here at the moment. HYUNMIN this time, Dimensional Drift. Doesn't have to worry about baiting his team into a showstopper ultimate. And we'll just go ahead and scout forward into that A site. Nothing really going to be spotted, but Munchkin's going to be isolated, stunned up. I mean, he is just concussed to all hell and dead. Foxy does manage to arrive fast enough to get a trade out. Punishes the killer.
He got paranoid, he got stunned. That was not a fun spot to be in for Munchkin.
He's not allowed to play the game.
No.
That's like being just grab cycled by ice climbers and melee. Just over and over again.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh.
Okay.
It's again.
It's getting fired up, bro.
Paid over towards this drop position, and HYUNMIN's able to come away with a free kill. Flash connecting there. There's the swing out. Ash going to be gunned down to Stray up.
Man, they gotta save this.
Fast enough, and it seems like Foxy and Karon, I mean, they're in committed positions. Otherwise, I think
They should have saved it. They should have saved it. 5-4 DNG is kind of broke, man. We are back after that tech pause, bro. These ones are killing me.
Trying to hold the line.
It's not just EME. Yesterday was saying, bro, Pacific is looking incredible. I don't even remember the last tech pause.
Actually running out of bullets here.
Why did I have to say that?
Oh, great
Salvos.
Oh, EME is every game now, bro. Every game.
Salvo does come away with the kill. Texture able to trade it out, so 1-for-1 at the end of it all as the dust settles.
Even Americas, bro, is having a lot of issues too.
Sees looking for a timing there is Ash. Not quite able to find it. Plays in behind that. After shock is Spike going to be
It's like hours of pauses, man, because of tech issues. Hours. Every day.
The ult forcing them forward. A double stack here from Texture as they offset with the blast pack.
But that was beautiful. Yo, Ash 1 HP. 1 HP.
Scraped by with a round win.
That's crazy.
This is a really nice round from Ash, being really proactive off of the contact at A, and the fallback by DRX recognized. So he immediately throws out the C's, and Gen.G isn't able to pop the wall. Estrella goes for a peek, gets punished, then they're able to find just enough room off to the side of the Armageddon.
Man, Ash on the last game.
Great double blast.
Really impressed me, bro. Really impressed me. The guy's good, bro. The guy's pretty good.
Time on the clock, so he just holds the spray down. Has Ash there to back him up. Really nicely handled. That was almost bad for Bane.
Oh, showstopper.
Just in time.
Drone, I don't believe. Catching a glimpse of Texture. This is a showstopper going to be sent in.
Oh, I thought he was going to get 2 again.
Down a lot of damage on the Pring as he's just at 7 HP.
Okay, yo, good half for GenG, man.
A little bit more. Smoke will fall and Pring now at 7 health. The only player trying to stop Gen.G from tying it up, but he's able to find the headshot onto one. Foxy, the Phantom, any amount of bullets connecting will do it. And there you go.
Clay. 6-6, my friends. Good half. Stats for you, my friends.
Pistol.
Sure.
Texture, having a great game. Fox9 with 11 kills, so.
As we go off to the races, some salvos out. As push onto the corner. Well, it's not going to be that one.
Yeah.
Texture on the floor.
Definitely the ace.
Let's see if Karan can come away with the ace. He's looking for the first one, but never mind. It's going to be spoiled as Foxy finds the first kill there for the side of Gen.G.
Big piece of GenG.
Go ahead and quickly pick up the pace as well. Damage.
This is their map pick, by the way.
It's a good fight. I mean, again, you know, Rubble is the name of the game for Gen.G.
And Karan aim is so beautiful, man.
Above average job.
The way he moves his crosshair.
Of taking those fights and controlling that territory. And this opens up the rotation for them. Now, Mako is going to get a ton of info here. He's going to be able to read this pretty quick. He's not going to see anybody over at A lobby. And that's going to be with that door.
Top of the door. That's actually a pivot back into B.
Ooh.
As Prowler scouting flash sent up over the top. 2 quick turns.
It's unlocked to win the round.
Ready to backstab, and right now, Karan is not paying attention to this at all. Cycles out of smoke, and he is not tucked around the corner, so 2 taps to the head. Mako able to find that. Now brings it to a 2v2. The HP advantage here in their favor as Mako looks to clutch it out, and he shall. The 3K, both
always a masterclass. Always a pleasure to watch you play, Mako. Legend.
Both of them come down to
one of the greatest, my friend. One of the greatest for sure.
Just great.
Big pistol for them. Big pistol.
I mean, ever since Mako has stepped into the IGL role, he has done a beautiful job in the macro game, I would say. I think he's got really good understandings of his opponents and their timings and how they want to maneuver around the map. And this time it's just, he gets far enough out towards the pillars that he's able to hear that door, and he kind of knows at that point, okay, they're going to be timing when this one's going to dissipate.
Drops down behind the box as the entry starts coming through. Haunt getting the reveal. Texture able to just run him down. Bulldog now going to be recovered. 2 weapons in the hands of Gen.G.
Okay.
Old spring back.
This is dangerous, actually.
Rotation still coming across. DRX getting collected together.
Made for Texture too.
Gen.G gonna win out this eco round.
Still got the paint shells. A lot of extra delay. A couple prowlers to check. Confirmation. See what DRX can do.
It's 2 Spectres and a Stinger here for the side of DRX, so they still have the firepower advantage, but it's not as massive as you might expect. Foxy9 strafing forward, able to go ahead.
Big round, my friends. Now, DRX, you are in big trouble. Low-key, this was the run of the game, I think.
Bane able to come away with.
I think this was the run of the game, bro.
Falls down to 45, and Texture will just blind.
One stinger that Texture bought, man.
Picks up a 3.
They are so good with this rounds, man. So good.
This is just tremendous from Gen.G. The
they
patience
always manage to win these rounds, man.
There.
Always.
Just waiting for their opportunity.
The old interaction of GenG, the old roster, same thing, man.
Information over to Mako.
This is a middle, Sheriff,
make a read if they were still
Texture, Sheriff, but man,
hard to tell.
They always buy these
stingers.
stingers.
Shifted over towards Waterfall. He didn't push through towards pillars, so they didn't get the
We're playing for the next round, my friends.
The death to
Foxy9 hitting some
DRX. Get some extra orbs towards that steel
interesting
guard.
shots with the Marshall, I would say.
Great with these quick scopes.
Nice arcade.
First one, really nice.
So good. It feels good to watch.
Be a Jet player.
He did.
I like his energy, man.
He is absolutely feeling it. Saw him on the way.
Incredible player. Glad to see him back.
He's in the elevator, and I asked him if he was playing, and he said yes, and he was
against his own team, bro. Against his own team. He didn't even mention that.
On my mind today for sure, going up against his old team. Oh boy, Mako. Oh,
timing there, nearly finds it, but Foxy. Let's go ahead and shut him down. HYUNMIN just going to be forced to evacuate the area. Takes that gate crash out to safety. And his weapon will be regained, but sight is opened up here for the plant. That goes to Texture, and that's now going to be a showstopper online.
Oh, if he finds the timing here on Waterfall, that showstopper could be devastating. Nightfall.
Looking for the peaks and freeing, I think caught.
He's so clean, bro.
Foxy with another 3K. This Prowler goes on the hunt, and this is going to have to be.
Yeah, they gotta save this, man. No other option.
Try to work their way.
And man, Split is also a good map for GenG, bro. I think that one will be very close.
Trying to sell a little bit over towards A, and he's got a lot of attention.
Up and over the top A, gonna be struck down. t3xture looking for second, finds it. HYUNMIN eliminated. The swing out is Estrella. Caught there, bit of damage.
But his movement was nice there.
Trade that one back. Spike planted, denying the orb grab, so Estrella is still gonna be 2 away from having that Rolling Thunder online.
Mr. Surfing.
It's Foxy on the quick peek, opting the back away. Has this upper position double stacked here alongside Ash. Salvo sent Ash.
Ah, he jumped! Bro, that's unlucky.
And now it's Estrella's turn.
And this is a big run. DRX broke, bro.
Continuing to poke and prod forward, trying to challenge out of Baby Door. HYUNMIN will be able to find one. Karan going to be taking down.
Nice.
You're playing up close, looking for the timing.
Oh, the timing on the claw.
Fake out, turns back over to the
I was alone there picking.
Dead on the floor. 10 bullets remaining. Boombot going to be sent to.
HYUNMIN couldn't help.
So fast.
Let's quickly get cleared.
Time is getting low, man. Time is getting low.
Here in position with that stinger in hand, finds a headshot. Munchkin going to be struck down. Quickly TPs away, repositions in towards back sight.
We got one more.
HYUNMIN now looking to escort them forward here with the.
Yeah, they got destroyed actually. We got a game, my friends.
Be another thrifty here for the side.
Not done yet.
They break Gen.G's win streak. Gen.G very much shut out from the A side of the map. Swing coming through. HYUNMIN splitting the difference. A rare whiff from him with the off. As Foxy opens up the C site.
It's been so good in those moments. Great layering of the util there to make sure they were safe to push forward into sight.
Big ults here, man. Big ults.
Device into the poison cloud, and now you have the ult. Both ults, 2 ults being used. A delay from DRX.
Just way to get out. Munchkin looking, trying to catch somebody unawares. It's a spot out, but nothing much going to be found there. Is this spike still not yet planted? Just constant delay tactics. Rocket going to be
he died there?
Kill target's already dead.
What? That must be insane shot, bro.
Going to be taken down. More time delay. The salvo's another volley. Going to be sent in. Munchkin just about able to stabilize that spray.
30 seconds left.
Helps get his teammate now into a 1v1. And HYUNMIN will fall, trying to challenge on the angle.
I'm never saying this kid didn't impress, man. Never saying that again.
That's Gen.G
Ash is good, bro. This kid is different too. Holy shit. Watch their last game, knows what I'm talking about, bro.
Everything they have at this
I was saying, yo, this kid, man. I know he's good and shit, but he didn't impress me. And then the same round, he gets a beautiful 4K clutch, man.
Use their util to clear forward, and then delay from
insane.
freeing. Give them an opportunity. That fight right there, though, if it had gone freeing's way, probably a different round. But Munchkin, 3
What a flare, Munchkin. Oh, they didn't show that freeing kill.
Map point on the cards.
Or they did.
Viper's Pit available as well. And well, speaking of Viper's Pit, Mako's just pop his HYUNMIN, just domes Munchkin.
He's been getting some really nice one-taps these last couple rounds. Certainly making up for the whiffier moments that we had seen previously outside of B.
My friends, I will be present or in Nongishing versus Zeta or
4v5
the ADG game versus Dragon Ranger game, okay? One of the two.
where a team gets the first blood and then
depending on
punches right back.
when this ends and when the ADG game starts.
Once we get to the post-map graphic, but who knows how many more rounds we still yet have.
I actually today will be more interested in watching ADG.
4 in a row to take this into overtime.
Actually, I will see, but I will only be present in one of them because my back is not good, man, not good. 3 games in a row for me is impossible today, man.
But has the back away, just a sheriff in hand here for him. Aftershock to try to delay, Pain Shell to clear out that connector side. No one there to receive the damage of Baby Door. t3xture swoops in.
He's clean, 26 kills, man. t3xture, my boy, having a great game.
Mako still lingering in the pit.
Who you guys think will qualify for Toronto here representing Pacific?
Paranoia connecting here on the 2, forces them back in towards the site, but the door is being held.
Ay, that's nice. GG, my friends, GG.
8 Gen.G. A little bit of a soft
You know what's nice? Enable.com.
Second half.
Check it out in the link in the descriptions. More than 40,000 game-related products. You can buy Valorant gift cards to give it to your friend, to your boyfriend, to your mother, anyone you want, even for you.
They're able to string together
Check that out.
Fell off a little bit coming back from that break. And the latter half of that Lotus is looking clean, but damn, what a shot from freeing.
Push forward. HYUNMIN backed off to quite a bit of damage. Gen.G, though, gonna take that opportunity to change directions. Might have found a good timing there. The drone clearing through A lobby. Gives a little bit of
information
over to DRX, but that just slides Astray over. So this will be the weak side of the map. Gen.G's done a good job identifying that, but with 2 players down, could be a rough go of things. Meanwhile, Foxy trying to find some space to lurk.
Headshot unable to be found. He's going to apply some pressure here to the B site. Keep some interest here from DRX. Quick little backpedal and t3xture. Swinging out, gets the insta headshot there to one tap. Freeing, however, is still up above on the rafters. It doesn't come away with the kill. It does get some very solid damage through. But now we go into a 3v3 with 2 players, both duelists remaining tagged up. First one to fall. There's Estrella able to find t3xture there at screens. The Heaven fight going the way of Bane. There's Karan now, needing to clutch it out. HYUNMIN nearly swinging into the angle in the line of sight. Now going to be spotted. Finds that first one, tucks back over towards the ramp, gets a spot out onto both. Challenges in for the fight, nearly gets a stray up, but it's going to be 2 players surviving as DRX continue to be perfect on the pistols now through.
Establishing a presence towards mid, and then just taking a pivot towards the A side. Good opener for Munchkin. t3xture dives in, clears the site open for you. That's textbook Valorant right there, and that's often the way that Gen.G is going to be playing these rounds. They want to beat you through fundamentals and good shooting. Occasionally you're going to see some trickery from Munchkin for sure. Curious to see with that fade as well. We've seen him on his own a lot trying to sell some fakes, but a quick execute with the showstopper.
Has it at the ready. If he sends it towards screens, that'd be Mako. Does it?
Okay.
Kevin and Mako finds the timing, pushes the smoke. He's able to go ahead and collect that kill. And that's DRX very swiftly shutting the door here in Gen.G's face on that A site. Now they need to fight their way through Heaven. Strat tagged so very much. All the way down to 7 health. Swing out though, Karan not ready, and now Spike is on the floor. They're gonna have to double back to try to get this one, and right now Gen.G have no control whatsoever. Dimensional Drift is in play from HYUNMIN. He's just pinging it all out. Spike does get scooped up. Looks like it's gonna be a long wrap around all the way through the sewer, back across into mid, where they do have Foxy now 9 trying to get an entry into that B site. Ash able to find one there, and Heaven takes out Maka before falling to Estrella's hands.
Look at Bane though.
It's in the garage, and they might not read that at all.
Is Foxy not going to clear it?
I gave apple to Nina, but she doesn't need that. She's just there, you mean, well. Feels like she won it. Then I gave it to her, and she doesn't eat. And I started playing with the apple.
1v4. As Salvo's flying his way, a paranoia crashing across players.
Everything that H she wants, but there are things that she wants but doesn't eat that.
It's a shot onto one. The swing out. Identifying their location, but just cannot line up the shots to isolate. Spot out what they can. Ash now down here on the site, tucks back around the corner. As HYUNMIN is jumping back over towards Alley. Looks for the transfer there, ends up catching the clone. Find the follow-up, and Estrella is able to find one. Karan down below behind the box. Picks it up, but Freeing able to capitalize before he can TP away. Foxy will get himself on the board, picking up his first kill there as Freeing does fall. So we now go into a 3v2.
Spike planted.
t3xture tucking back in towards Mail. Mako. Does he still suspect it? Looks like he absolutely does. And t3xture may be about to walk into a trap. The timing off just for both of them. Foxy is there, watching the drop. Mako will hit the floor. And
okay, 2 players in DRX are broken, man. They might be on Eco next round.
Foxy 9 showing his worth. Oh my.
Well, t3xture has just hand-delivered them a gun. So no, you don't have to sign for this.
On TV.
He's gone around into the back. So look at that second kill, but can't quite make it happen. Foxy 9 will be able to push the ramp, finds the punish. Estrella going to be taken down, tucking into the corner though from Freeing. And the Stinger still going to be put to good use. Swaps over the classic, spamming through. Ash hits the floor. As Munchkin now spotted alone, wondering what in the hell has happened in this round. It's just absolute lunacy, and it's another thrifty here from the flash. Estrella drifting back across, looking for these wall bang attempts, and Ash, she's going to be the one who finds it through the box. A-site not quite opened up yet, though. Mako still nearby. But all the forces of Gen.G are getting gathered.
What's happening here, man?
Position as Bane TP's over to screens. Still weakened. Mako tucks back just behind this cut of the wall. Do they pay attention to this? No, they do not. He now strikes. HYUNMIN and Heaven able to find one. Mako going to be put down as Munchkin comes up with a second, but HYUNMIN quick turn back over towards the vent. Spares their blushes, stops the thrifty.
They don't look quite up to snuff on this map just yet. Again, it is their first time playing at the stage.
Oof.
Forward. Ash Gathering info here.
Okay, running tunnel for Estrella. Floxy 9 with Viper Spud. Man, this is a dangerous round, bro.
Situated on the A side.
They plan?
The exit on the Raptors, and Mako is wise to it and prepared.
Never mind. This is not dangerous, bro. This is not dangerous. They got destroyed. DRX is looking clean here.
Quick.
One way.
They lead with a Prowler. It's going to be Count jumping across. It's situated inside of it. There's a fake out. There's Texture entering. Catch it. Where did this showstopper go?
He didn't use it. He didn't use it. Did he?
Did it just evaporate? I'm not sure.
I thought he got the weapon
Find the
to...
rifle shot. What did I say about this round? Things are already getting weird.
I don't know what happened.
I
I don't know what happened. Too early in the morning. I don't know what happened. I can't think, bro.
Now you've got Mako and Estrella.
I barely slept today, bro. Not gonna lie, I was hard to sleep. I don't know why.
It's planted.
So confused.
And today there's people coming at my house. A family thing.
I mean, there might be a save.
I don't know how I'm going to survive, bro. Because tomorrow I gotta wake up at 4 AM again. And bro, I might look like a zombie. So if I do, apologize to me.
Where that rocket went.
Yeah,
Me too, man. Me too.
Really
Did it
get
just
the notice. I mean, he was flicking for it, but
was it just like quantumly entangled into another round or something?
I think he didn't throw it. I think he didn't throw it. I think he pulled his weapon. It maybe expire. I don't know.
end up in a wormhole.
Because he might think that the York could
really
get away with the
Either way.
teleport.
Gen.G picking up 2 consecutive rounds. First time that they've been able to do that so far on this map.
I didn't hear
Now we're in a
shit.
chance, or now we're in a position rather, with the chance to try to rescue this half a bit. As
Did he shoot it under him?
I think he did.
Oh my.
Well, either way, planted his
I didn't see the animation.
and was able to find the kill. So all the same, worked out.
That was weird.
All Texture just getting his legs swept out from beneath him. A little jump there and a readjust.
Guys,
Mako collects both duels.
especially if you're young, okay? Take care of your posture, man. Exercise, eat healthy, take care of yourself, okay?
Sprinting at him with the dimensional drift in play.
One day you're gonna thank me.
And realistically,
Your mother probably said that already, no?
Who this TP is though?
We never listen, bro. We never listen to anyone.
True, he is, but not able to spot him out. Still potential to go for this back.
Be wise, man. Be wise. Listen to older people. Sometimes they know what they're talking about.
He cannot at Strand out.
But also do your own mistakes. You gotta do your own mistakes to learn.
Gonna be sent.
If you listen too much, you actually don't live your life, so...
Doesn't quite.
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Follow your heart, bro. Follow your heart.
Charon dead. Flash in. And that is just going to be them getting taken down as Fareem dies to his own salvos.
Don't listen to the older people, man. They know better. They know better.
30 seconds. The pivot is there. Munchkin, he's going to sprint for it.
God, what a read mid-round there by Charon. Knowing that the TP might be into the vents. That really broke things open for
Bro,
Gen.G.
that's a nice one you want, no? Maka versus Munchkin?
Who's been stellar in this round so far.
It only comes to a 1v1 because Fareem governed himself.
If you die yellow wings, you go bout. You go bout. Ah, you go bout, bro. You go bout.
Faster on the trigger.
Maka, bro. Legend. 4 kills.
Captain gets DRX, an 8-4 lead at the half.
To be fair, Governor,
I want to see the replay.
That's true.
it was even worse.
Bro, you guys saw the guy? Oh my god.
And it doesn't get
I'm
cycled
sorry,
every
Governor.
Bro, I lost my mind watching that one, dude.
We wish you the best in the MEA.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was the best thing I ever saw in my life.
This right here, just a great
It was the last Apex game, man. I don't remember
counter move
who he was against.
door wall by Gen.G, but DRX there again. Oh man, Mako.
Must-win pistol round for Gen.G, my friends. I think so far DRX won all the pistols, right?
Fine, there's a joke, and I just
So Gen.G,
Say it.
now is the time, bro. Texture, you are one of the best ghost players in the world.
I'll save it for a safe space.
Yeah,
But Mako gonna be under some pressure, but he is shrugging it off.
Man, we gotta say, Mako.
Munchkin says,
How of fame for Mako. We got that already, no, right?
And then
doesn't pull the
he gets to back away. So
Well, he'll be there for sure one day.
Massacres 2 outside of 8.
One of the greatest, man. One of the greatest. And he's so young too, man.
This just looks messy. I mean, Gen.G has an opportunity, but
He's like Karon's father, but I think they are the same age. You know what I mean?
that's all there is. That's all there is to it. Mako's just better.
That's crazy.
Everybody else just holding the line. I mean, you got to know this is A. Foxy's out in B lobby. There's nobody there. Finally, Karan's making his way over.
Oh, looking for the timing as that gate crash chasing forward. Paranoia goes across. Munchkin just able to tuck back away.
Aye.
Didn't have the audio, didn't have the
Bro, these guys are the best pistol players in the world, man. Low-key.
Mako about to kill another player.
They are
in the
so
same
good,
position.
man. They must have practiced pistols like every
He's
day.
undefeatable at the top.
They have a DM for pistols. Can you imagine, guys, if we had that? Yo, why we don't have up
from the top row.
DMs, pistol DMs? You know, that would be insane.
Both in the round and in pistols so far.
Let's watch these beautiful shots again. Let's watch it.
Now, looking to go ahead and get their way up to double digits.
Yeah, it's just quite interesting.
Look at that, bro. Easy, easy.
To clear the other side.
Easy.
Basically should know that.
Simple game, bro. Just tap it in the head.
But those ropes are a likely
Nice.
place for a player
Nice.
to be.
So see him starting to rotate around. Gate crash going to be taken. It's t3xture trying to get in on top. And HYUNMIN able to just go ahead.
Ace.
Shrug it
Ace.
off.
Oof.
The turn back.
That was nice.
Snappy.
Remaining.
And finds one. Just going to be the singular casualty so far, but the Vandal is picked up. And as previously mentioned, even if DRX loses out on one more player, they're not going to be suffering as far as the economy is concerned. given the
Mako
double
aware of
ghost
it. Already
brought
checking the
forward into
flank.
the round. Mako,
Look at him, man.
which has the
It's a 1v4, bro.
We'll go ahead
And the
knock out
discipline.
Munchkin. So double digits achieved for the side of DRX, as they are very much looking to take this across the line and into a third map.
Yeah, it's definitely a massive uphill battle that Gen.G has to fight the rest of the way through. Yeah, I mean, DRX looks so good on this map. I mean, you can
Replay of the next round, my friends. Yeah, I mean, the nice Rike. Winning round for
Trying
DRX.
to put together this double duelist comp a little bit more efficiently. I mean, yeah, that's an eco round.
Now
so
move
whatever,
on to
but
the bonus,
overall,
bro.
the map
Bonus of DRX versus full buy of Gen.G.
doesn't seem like they've got some of those.
If DRX wins here, man.
On how to find openings for lurks and
GG, bro. GG.
combo plays.
Ooh,
Ay, 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 ay.
and
Ugly, ugly.
is not finding the kill that
Nice,
very
nice.
much needed. Mako will be taken down, so one of the raid bosses eliminated here. As a garage going to be controlled
I think Gen.G can make this close,
for
actually.
the moment.
But I still believe, man.
To try to stay
No?
up at mid now. Picked apart. As Foxy looking for a little bit more. Estrella tucks back around the corner. Snakebite now going to be sent. That's getting into the
What?
sights of the spike.
Thought he was going to die.
Be brought forward here for a plant. Bane now just going to have it passed over. As Foxy 9
Toxin screen down.
It's a great
position to try to strike
Oh
here. HYUNMIN
my
continue to
God.
swing the angle, would be able to find that kill. And
Oh my god, he got
he's just gonna
lucky,
be on
bro.
the
He got
spread,
lucky.
both HYUNMIN, however,
What?
still fighting back. There's now a 1v1.
Okay, playing it safe, playing it safe.
Spike picked up.
Need for texture.
Gate crash at the ready, wants to go on a little bit more of a reconnaissance mission here to start, but then opts to just go ahead, exit the alt.
Is he going to be ready for t3xture to be that close, though?
My boy's just mad, bro. Just mad.
Already, t3xture.
Nice round, nice round. But very expensive, man. Actually, insane round for DRX. If they win the next one, it's GG again, bro, because they'll be
He's
broke.
looking for that rocket.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it go?
Bro, where did that go?
15 will be Gen.G.
I didn't saw the animation.
Fighting back a bit. First round win in quite some time.
No one beats my firepower.
I mean, Foxy 9 is
Bro,
really
can
having some moments today.
DG qualify
His
for
back
Masters
should have been
Toronto,
watched
man?
by-
Because so far, the things
by
that dead in
Munchkin.
China
You could see
are
there was a
Wolves
moment there with the toxic
and
screen where Foxy was trying to figure out, 'cause he
XLG,
heard
man.
the
New
TP go
things
past
representing
him,
that
and he
region.
didn't
That would be
wanna
fun to see, man.
Let that create an extra angle on him where there was going to be a crossfire. And so he's like, okay, if Munchkin watches my back, I can.
Imagine, bro,
move to the other
Toronto
side so that
without
crossfire is gonna be
EDG, man.
But Munchkin just
The
missed
Champions
timing on that.
curse, man. It took a while,
Almost
bro.
changes the
But
destiny
he
of that
then
round.
strong, bro. He then strong.
And Munchkin gonna have a guardian for this one. Karan with a judge right around the corner. Trying to play up into the smoke. Oh my god, that was close. Gave Karan a free ear piercing there. Very close.
Okay, Karen has a
Some
judge.
kind of contact play in
If
mid.
Gen.G wins this round too, DRX will also be broke, man.
Nobody on DRX making a move.
Big round,
Open up
big
and
round.
Trying to suss out some info. Bane.
Just gonna be a double face, and it's gonna be
Good
Gen.G
damage, good
suffering the
damage.
damage here. Munchkin knocked down to 33. t3xture trying to hold things here at bet. The wide swing though from Estrella
Poison's off.
completely offsets
Bro, that was ugly. Okay, you never seen texture riffing like that. First time ever.
By himself for the moment. Pop flashes out. Sending out another one, just trying to slow things up. Gate crash around the back of elbow, but Ash is down to timing. Swings out from screen side.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Finds himself a third kill, and now it's freeing by himself.
Bro, that was nice, Ash. That was so nice, Ash.
A bit brutal for the side of Gen.G, but they manage to go ahead and claw their way
big
back
round,
into the round.
big round.
4 away from tying things up.
It's great presence of mind from Ash. Senses the pressure from A tower, throws out a flash so he can change angles, group up with Munchkin, and then they swing together.
It's the teacher cross, man. Everybody's using. He changed the meta. He changed the meta, actually.
Stellar stuff.
Back to the dot crosser.
And now you're always got to be something in the back of your mind. Now the texture is an op as well. Ooh, good flash.
Chasing forward, flash pushes him off the angle. Salvos to try to push him out into the open. Texture. There's the blast.
He's fine, he's fine.
HYUNMIN TPing forward. Munchkin going to be blinded up.
One away from the showstopper.
Swings back around the
Okay. That's good, Bane. Big round, my friends.
It's on top of the op before he can redraw. Foxy, however, still holding things down. Finds Mako.
Bro, this can break the DRX economy once again.
Scouting out the double
Fox is already low.
Paranoia going to be sent through. Exits out. Ash swinging around back at the screen. Unable to follow that kill.
It's HYUNMIN, the prodigy.
Karon, aforementioned, tagged up a bit and spammed through the
No
smoke.
chance, no chance for them. 11-7.
Maybe some Teho util.
Perhaps Nightfall. That's going to be quite telling, and Karon going to be caught on a timing.
I see what he tried to do, bro.
Swings as it goes out, gets rewarded with a kill. TP into back sight. Munchkin looking for it. Does manage to find the shot there on main. Foxy coming away with 2, so even with his
showstopper for texture.
An immense amount of value. Now we go into a 2v2. Showstopper for the attempted retake. As texture just looking to send it. Point blank.
Oh, that's
This
good.
one landing right at Freeing's feet. It's HYUNMIN.
Oh, texture has nade. He has nade.
Oh, gives it away. Does have a dimensional drift. He wants to try to exit. Sends to the flash, but doesn't find the kill.
Pokemon, capture.
Obliterate him.
Imagine if it was Flash, bro. That would be legendary.
Exactly where it needs to. Gen.G.
And bro, no money on DRX.
Then figure out exactly how they want to rock and roll off the back of that. Judge for Karon.
Double player spot here on the B side. Paranoia going to be sent Foxy. Clipped by that. Answering Paranoia from Karon. Holds him at bay. He's going to scale forward. Get right in up towards this garage. Quickly deals with 2. There's Mako now, last one standing in the blink of an eye. Snakebite not going to be able to find anything. Weapon not upgraded. Just the Stinger with 11 bullets remaining. Swings in, finds it. Now we go into a 1v1. Poison orb at the ready, but a paint shell still behind here.
How does a 1v1?
Here's the tap, drops down, swaps the weapon. Spike planted, and somehow this hits. A random shot.
That was nice, that was nice.
Orb. Mako getting a taste of his own medicine.
Look at him, bro.
Position to try to go
I love texture, dude.
Gen.G are now 2 rounds away from tying this up.
And again, it's another fast hit off the back of the timeout for Termi and DRX. But Karon so quick to change position with this judge to get in a point of impact. The impact he makes. I was just about to say it right before Mako swung that corner. I'm like, yeah, but Mako's got a
I was
stinger,
claiming this
so.
stinger, bro.
This is...
Like, yeah, I know it might make G2 irrelevant, but, you know, just nerf it. Ooh. Texture with a nice shot finds Mako. They know I'm kidding.
I think he might have tagged Estrella with that shot.
Yes, he did. As it would seem to be the case.
Oh.
Good amount of damage in. Paint shell once again going to be lobbed forward, but Bane does find texture. Wall bangs him out of
This
position.
is getting close, bro.
Open up the A site.
Praying Armageddon.
Don't have much just yet. If Ash gets
Don't curse
kill,
out,
he
bro.
will get the dimensional drift. It's a matter of finding the opportunity for it. They're going to be quick on this retake.
Flash towards back aside. Armageddon.
It is.
Sent towards screen.
Yo, Ash is
arriving, finding 2.
popping off, bro.
Fighting back. But now he's all alone. 45 health. The shots have to be on point, and he is not prepared for the first.
10-11, 10-11. Their money isn't great, bro.
They're so efficient. They're so well drilled in those scenarios.
Drone doesn't scout. Texture doesn't go for the repeak.
I like this choice.
He just waits and he whips.
Oh.
Paint shell to cover his evacuation.
What? In his lip too, bro.
Towards the Raptors, catches a glimpse but cannot find the shot. Freeing, strafing forward. Munchkin, tension tied up towards the Raptors. Now HYUNMIN able to find texture. DRX suddenly. They go for a quick
I can't
hit
believe
once
it. I
again.
can't
This time
believe
he
they're
needs to
gonna
go
lose
their
a round
way.
because of that. They might lose the game because of that, bro. Look at their money.
They just have to save. DRX,
Jesus
they're gonna
Christ,
get up to that
texture.
point.
What?
The B side, but HYUNMIN
Here we go. Here we go.
spot him out with the ult.
GG Roti, my friend.
Fault line set, and HYUNMIN able to get the catch. Karon just cannot get out fast
I-
enough, and Fox noted dead. They're on the Raptors. Texture arriving, able to find one.
Bro, that means, man.
Down the York
That
with
means.
Ash. Goes forward. Dimensional
Might cost them the game, bro, because they come back to us.
Identifies where the opposite
Was there, bro. He was there.
It's a bouncing off the corner. Texture.
This is what I
absolutely
call losing details, bro. When I see things losing because of details, which fucking shit, fundamentals, don't understanding the basic stuff of the game, that's not details, bro. This is.
Drops down off the top, gets the haunt reveal. Still, however, a flank coming in from behind. As DRX could just go ahead and leave it to the IGL and captain, but
We are going to Ascent, my friends. Get ready!
an up shot from Freeing.
GG!
13-10 scoreline as DRX will send us to Ascent.
Yeah, a sturdy.
Everybody's using the
Set
faker mouse, bro.
For DRX on split against this brand new double duelist comp.
And my boys, texture is on your here, my friends. First time ever that I see that here on this map.
Gets the catch.
And that's going to be HYUNMIN. Dead to rights. Texture
What
able
the
to find
fudge?
that, catches a glimpse onto another one. Able to go ahead and finish the job. As a couple
Clean
of
round,
hands
clean
from
round.
the side of DRX, but Gen.G will get their first pistol win of this.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Foxy9 is setting up his Cypher utility because you think back to the first pistol round.
My boy's so
it's
clean,
a low
bro.
trip that catches HYUNMIN as he tries to dash in. So on the B side, they set up a high one. In fact, HYUNMIN dashes up. It's on the A side. The trip just isn't there. They have the other trip set up in tree. So you can see they're trying to already kind of play with HYUNMIN's mind, try to make him
Bro,
guess
tomorrow,
where these trips are going to be.
I gotta go back to
because entry is that
exercise,
much
man.
more difficult.
It's been a month already, man, that I don't do anything.
Position
My
on the
body starts to
landing
feel
spot
like
for
shit.
HYUNMIN.
Exercise, everybody. Exercise,
I
work
really
out,
like
go to
these
the gym.
Staggered ideas with the Cypher setups that we're seeing. And again, for Gen.G, this is the information game that they're trying to play with.
Do
They're trying
something.
to lock
Move your
DRX
body.
out of this half with
Sports, football, volley, anything.
quite a bit of weaponry still to back up.
And look at this read. They're stacking 4 players on this A site. They say Karon's got the judge. He'll be good for a couple. You know, we'll just leave him there on that B site.
When I was a kid, man, I used to do
All triple
everything.
A-side.
Just throw the TP over
Football,
the
volley,
other side.
basket, skate,
You know, if
surf,
Karon
everything, bro, everything.
Does have contact. You'll have plenty of time to get back over there. Texture going to maybe challenge this angle. 2 for 0 on first blood so far.
For a little bit more, but
And then I met computers, bro. And then
he'll just dance
I
around
stopped
those
it.
bullets. Doesn't take any damage. Keeps himself safe here for the moment. Munchkin looking to play the closer fight. Just drifts across. Damn near finds himself a second. It will be Ash that goes ahead, scoops up one, gets the follow-up on Namako. And now they're just strafing into the site. Ping reveal from the cameras. Bane tucks back, but the spike,
30 seconds.
it is so far away from him. Cam rechecks. Foxy just poking and prodding, playing around with him as Karon swoops in, arriving on the flank. As this
Has to be
should
saved.
almost 100%, yeah. It will be a bonus conversion from Gen.G. First one here
10
in the
seconds
set.
left.
As they are off to a roaring start, and we might have to see a very fast timeout call.
who told my mother yesterday on the video, my friends?
Yeah, I mean, it's just these
Ash,
little trick
gotta save.
plays.
4-0 GenG, my friends.
Control
Sometimes, man,
taken by Gen.G.
actually a lot of times,
Texture is out for
the defenders on this map can build
but he's
a very
Wider angle. He's gonna just go strafing forward. He's
difficult
gonna
wall to get
catch.
through, man.
No counter swing. Fast enough there.
You
from
play
top mid.
Valorant, you know, even in rank, bro.
Dead off the rip.
Couldn't
Sometimes
see
in
him from
attackers it feels like there is nothing you can do, man.
nice counterplay. Oof. Oh, Bane, you are so lucky. That was so close. A couple different players had a look at him. There's that info.
Hang on to one. Mako able to stay alive. Still held at bay though, and HYUNMIN, because of that, he's left on an island. He's just alone here in the site, then gets taken down. Mako keeping forward over towards the door, able to find one Ash.
Spike down
Eliminated.
A.
Yeah, Karon gets this.
Mako
Oh, I don't even need
It's
it.
gonna be good for it. Munchkin.
Yeah, bro, they are getting destroyed. They don't have the spike. 5-0, no money, no plant, no nothing.
Still screaming.
Yeah. Some say
What is this? What are you doing, Munchkin? Okay, it's an attempt at a crunch. Texture does arrive over at tiles to find one. Munchkin is just donk walking into main.
DRX, you gotta win this round. You gotta win this round.
Screen looks for a little bit more. Mako able to go ahead and stabilize.
But if you win this round, win the next one too. I don't want to see 7-1s. Okay?
Going to be Reds back into the
Deal?
connection. And at the end of it all, it's going to be a 2v4. Things got weird.
Yep.
And man, it's important for them to make this clean. Ash, it's your job.
Getting their first
Not
round victory.
let that happen.
For Ash.
Surely.
You would think so, especially with the door not being broken. Now the identification. From
They
the
are
knife from
so
the Ash wants
rich,
to die
bro.
here so we can get his ult. Like you were saying, cash capped, so no reason not to go for something, I would think.
Yeah. Worst case.
Getting 2 kills here, it's good.
Knives. As leg
Yeah.
spotted.
Not happening, not happening. Win the next one now. That's for you guys.
You can throw a round away.
And I think you guys can notice, man. Today I'm way more tired than normal, man. Way more. Oh, that's nice, Mako. That's nice. One of the worst feelings, bro, is when you are tired, but you cannot sleep. You know what I mean?
Good for another one. Cowan cannot hold the door. Ben just staying tucked there into the corner. Now repositions as the reload comes in.
Spike planted.
And this is the worry. When you throw a round away, that it turns into a second.
And they're saving
turns into a
nowadays.
third, and suddenly the floodgates are open.
Hopefully Munchkin is learning his lesson, because what has been really making things difficult.
Ooh, look at the
Hold on.
slow-mo and everything. Brother.
Oh my god.
What? Well, the gentle giant. Just absolutely.
He's like,
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Like, I don't know, just kill him.
It's like I just shot.
Bro, there's some things that doesn't make sense in this game, okay? We are seeing this a lot. Some stany shots, crazy shots. That doesn't make sense.
For Gen.G.
Every day.
Texture back on the operator. Using the drone to try to set him up.
No, GenG, you gotta win this, bro.
Does clear, or well.
Actually,
clears
just
the red.
Texture's broke there.
And clears. Immediately reset up, but Texture's right there.
I like this up too, man. This skin's nice.
Pretty aware.
Once I bought it, and then I refound it. Never pretty much
For Bane.
start again.
It does. Spike for now going to be left behind.
Same for the Sheriff.
Drone going to be cleared out. HYUNMIN starting to work his way forward towards Pizza, but you got 3 players pretty much on this angle. One playing anti and Texture. Spot out the elbow.
Damn.
Find the wall bang shot.
The Korean casters. Bro, did you guys think I should do with the Korean caster next time? Like we got 2 Korean teams playing?
Point where he needs to use it.
Yesterday, I think it was, no. The day before, I did the Brazilian game with the Brazilian casters. Some people like it, man. Some people don't.
Waits out.
It's hard to please everybody. The thing about the Brazilian casters is that I can translate what they say, you know, get some insight. That I think is nice, but the energy for the Korean casters is also really nice too.
Site opened up a bit.
To feel, you know.
Work their way through Texture, and there's a TP.
But I love these casters. They're pretty good.
Mako able to find one as Foxy9 will be taken down. The
Killers in
Paranoia,
paper
however,
tain.
going across to try to save them off. Texture finds the shot. Mako hits the
7-2, my friend. 7-2.
I like this though. Yeah, I like this from DRX. You know, you forced him off that angle.
Okay, okay.
Drone doesn't check for him. He swings out.
Ooh, good trade, good trade. Was a nice shot too.
Fast. Master Flash is gone. Aside from Mako, who does still have a paranoia, but now suppression out on a freeing.
Now you've got a ton of map control as DRX. You can try to figure out
Man,
what direction you want to
DRX2
go.
is not enough, my friends.
Like A is going to be the decision.
Definitely not
I've been
enough.
Watching spawn. Gen.G could get cut off.
3
with
is
rotations.
possible, but so hard, bro.
It's on
So
Ash
hard.
here.
They need 4.
Finds the first, can't steady for the second. Bane finding a bit of a weakness there, breaks through. There's a neural theft revealing. Foxy strafing dead. HYUNMIN, the perfect position to go ahead, get that interception. Karen, however, still here at Hell, able to find Mako. Strikes him down as Bane is trying to bring the spike forward to bear into the A side. Munchkin still a world away, taking his time. Not necessarily convinced, it would seem, but maybe his involvement isn't needed.
1v1.
Now he is, as HYUNMIN does manage to find the 3K.
Kid,
Looking for
gotta
the
step it
fourth.
up now, bro.
As he shuts the door and gets ready to plant the
But it's
spike for Munchkin.
Munchkin, man.
Getting into position.
Drone.
Still has
Spot.
a drone, still has a recon.
Not using shot. Don't want to give it away the position.
Used any of that util yet.
Yeah.
Just gonna try to clear everything dry.
Trying to just quiet drop down the box. HYUNMIN, eyes on the angle, leg spotted, swings out, restudies the aim, and does manage to.
I don't know, bro. Both of them whipped.
A chance now.
But like he waited so long to use the utils, and then he used it. Well, he shouldn't use it.
This is spicy,
No?
but I like this from DRX. Kind of just check.
I don't like the way Munch can play that, bro.
We'll have two there to make sure that we can trade you. Karan starting to hit some shots.
But was a good timing on the pick too, bro. Was a good timing on the pick
If he
too.
comes alive, Gen.G could just
Props to him actually.
blast DRX out of the water.
Last round of the half, bro.
And widely, he, you know.
DRX. 3 is not enough. Gotta get 4.
Yeah, Texture's doubling everybody else, and the rest of the players of Gen.G are all pretty tight-knit. And Texture once again out here in mid. Stealth drone. Go ahead and lead the way. Will snipe. Sets up for the game.
What now? What now?
Texture,
Thanks
however,
for the cover, guys.
he
Thanks for the
didn't really
cover.
react. Didn't have anything pre-set up, so Texture just gets out on an island by himself.
Oh my god, that was a weird round.
Two-player advantage. DRX are looking for that 8 and 4.
DRX is back on the game, bro. Back in the game.
So too is Karan.
And the chances of them winning the pistol is high.
Flashed up.
So Gen.G might be in trouble.
Ends up getting taken down. Munchkin noted here by the cam. As it's looking to be a damn near flawless round here for DRX. Get themselves into a solid spot. Drone never checked this position.
8 to 4. You got a game. Big pistol. Big pistol. Yo, that guy is cooking using the foot classic.
They are going to be able to find it.
On Ascent.
Gate crash.
Turkish buff.
Sent towards Catwalk.
Quick TP out. Bit of damage taken there by Foxy.
Yeah.
Knocked down to 50.
Oh boy. Whoa.
As okay, things are starting to get.
And happy Easter, everyone. I forgot to say that.
Down low, the jump onto the corner, and that's going to be Foxy9 coming away with 2. Estrella freeing, both going to fall. Munchkin, the casualty on the side of Gen.G thus far. Mako looking for a little bit more, can't quite make it happen, but he had him in Bane. Coming alive.
Bro, they win every pistol. They only lost 1. Yeah, Gen.G, you are in trouble now. Oh, man, this is impressive by DRX, man. They don't have flashback. They're doing a lot of changes on the roster, and they're still
Using those stealth drones
good, man.
same way.
Very good.
Time freeing, just bouncing his up and down to try to distract.
And did you guys saw Talon beating Team 1?
And timing on the push. HYUNMIN using.
Oh my god, this is big. This is big.
Fantastic effect. And just like that, DRX so heavily favored to convert this bonus. Gen.G desperately needs some openings. Otherwise, it might just have to.
They are in big trouble, bro.
You know,
Okay.
settle down in pizza and try to go for a save. Still a lot of time to work through.
I wouldn't say that.
Not jiggling the corner anymore. Now swings out, gets the headshot tap. Texture falls. Bane looks for a little bit more.
Big round.
Mako.
Big round.
Shock Dart not clearing out these trips. Still are there as Bane getting noted.
That's good, man.
Here at Hell. Be a TP forward.
Well, that was nice.
To be snatched up there by that trip. Shot's going to be exchanged here. Freeing, just spraying across, trying to find anything that he can, but going to be a tiny
This is the round, bro.
Dealt here is Bane turning from flash, instantaneous with a headshot. Karan does flush him out, but now falls as Mako comes away with
Ash
one
is
of his
low.
own. Freeing pushing forward here through the door to Spike.
Foxy9, Foxy9.
Foxy9 on a backstab angle. Slowly creeping forward. The stealth drone, however, spoiling the plot.
Good trade, good trade. Holy shit, they are coming back.
Mako will be the lone survivors.
Epic comeback.
DRX.
But we know Gen.G how dangerous they are with these weapons, man. Munchkin with the Stinger, they always get to this one. Sheriffs for Texture, Foxy9, Karon, Ash. They can win this round, man.
Identified and dealt with by Texture. Counter drone now. So Texture's gonna try to create some space off the clone.
Who knows which one's fake?
Not able to really get through the doors.
Yo,
Has to stay tucked back.
you know one of my favorite bins?
Position
The Dars.
recovered here by freeing.
That's the thing you might not know about me.
Shots
He'd be the
out,
favorite, actually.
Position going to be noted as Mako.
There were moments in my life that the Dars were my favorite band for sure.
Karan there as well. And Karan hits it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Salvo's immediately going to be sent here. Pop flash coming through. And oh, the flash connecting on the Karan.
Look who's there.
Giving up the plot. Letting him know.
Bro, he's shooting his friend. He's shooting his friend.
Estrella now going to be taken down as Foxy9.
Ay, ay, ay.
Gets the shot.
Ay, ay, ay. I told you, bro. They are dangerous with these weapons. Dangerous.
Gen.G looking for a flawless Thrifty. Weapon scooped up. The ping reveal on the 2. Bane and HYUNMIN completely and utterly noted.
I'm a guy who likes old music, you know what I mean?
Smoke
Like,
cycled here.
I barely listen to anything new,
Being
bro.
heaven covered.
Old soul, they say. Old soul.
Here from the side of Gen.G, t3xture. Picking up a second here. Tries to drop down. Bane will be able to find the punish. Maybe look for a couple more kills, but already has his ult. Drops down. Trying to check in around hell. Nothing going to be noted. Ash, seizing a little timing, will go ahead and finish him off. 9-9.
I knew, bro. I knew it. I knew it.
Gen.G pull off a thrifty.
The same way I know Brazilian teams is gonna lose to rounds like this, I know GenG is going to win, bro.
Utility for Gen.G. It's Foxy creating a little bit of presence with this cam, okay, but then it's the stealth drone through mid. t3xture goes in to clear a trip, and then throws a clone out. So it's really reading like B or mid, and so DRX has to respect that. But it's actually a quick pivot over through tree and A main, and it catches DRX off guard. And that's why they're able.
Okay, they can still
to get through
buy.
there. It's just a bit of
Good
a
in mind
timing
for them
issue,
still.
and Gen.G finds their moment.
Not the end of the road, man. This is not the end.
Setting up for something A heavy, and there's the ult.
Gonna just push them forward here. Shoves them all up in towards main, but Mako does get shoved back. So unable to try to go for the pinch as the drone, able to spot one out. Mako, I believe, still...
Counter serve from Munchkin. Ash just got the Armageddon as
The
well.
Hunter's Fury there.
Karon has Zod.
Not with the drone.
Can be very impactful on this map.
Instead, they're gonna change directions, change ideas, but there's an op waiting. They have no drone to clear.
They're not gonna dry pick this. Don't wait, don't wait.
We'll just go ahead and smoke it off.
They use the tills. Sit for that. Oh my god, bro.
Big updraft.
Imagine if you learn how to do things like this, bro. So press your keyboard. Ah, yeah, bro. I need to get through this shit, actually.
Leave two. Not sure.
Move on, bro. Move on.
That one. And t3xture, he's just gonna swing this angle. HYUNMIN has the shot.
Yeah, that looked like
on the
Twitter.
jiggle peak. He will just say tuck back over towards bench, but that's the spike, so he needs to be very careful. It seems like HYUNMIN is damn suspicious about it. Now has it confirmed.
30 seconds
Off to back away. Sights now turned towards A here from Gen.G. Down a player. Is freeing. Looks to try to slow things up. Sends out the concuss. Eats a bit of damage. Salvo's going to be sent. And Foxy9 strafing across them. Eats a headshot.
Time.
It's just not on their side. 14 seconds. Gen.G need to be explosive here, but it's going to be Ash taking.
I think they should be saving, bro. Like, there was no time already.
Going blow for blow, back and forth.
t3xture and Munchkin have no money. Okay, okay. This is fine, this is fine. Dollar can buy.
The selfless IGL here, just a classic. And a regen shield for himself. This is the economy, just they didn't have enough to try to afford this. Karon does TP down in towards boats, and he goes for a bit of a wide swing. Just trying to challenge here and fight back against Bane, but Bane gets the better of him. Now sends out the neural depth. And they have peeled back the curtain on this attack. Straightforward, t3xture dead. Spike on the floor is freeing, looks for more.
Now they are full broken, my friends. Actually, triplers can buy. Triplers can buy.
On this attack.
I think it's GG, bro. I think it's GG.
Particular.
Man, it was an incredible start for GenG.
He has been really crisp.
But then DRX managed to get 4, bro, at the
Back
end.
into the lineup and is having some serious impact.
Give a lot of confidence to them. They won the pistol. They got out the momentum.
Yeah, sure. You shock dart me. That's cool, bro.
Even with the changes, man, they're gonna be GenG.
Finish the round. And Gen.G just does not have answers. They just cannot get this Yoru to go. Haven't seen a TP either from t3xture where he's able to try to get to the back of a site and break some angles really other than one round.
Yeah, it's that hell TP as Ash is dead. That's a spike now noted outside of B main, I should say. It's on the floor tiles, and it's only Foxy9 remotely in the area to pick that up.
I have retrieved the spike.
Just checking his back, and that's going to be the call for the rotate. He's not seeing anything, but Bane just waiting around the corner. Some deep trips to play off of. Trying to use the drone.
He's down.
Again, just hiding the rest of Gen.G there. Foxy9
She got me some chocolate, man.
forks his way through, at least for now. But this execute has to be immaculate.
And it does.
I love this, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think
4v5.
you guys have in other
3v10,
countries. I don't know.
DRX
But I love this shit, man.
That point, and there's no eyes set over towards that market position. HYUNMIN looking to reposition, closes the gap. t3xture dead. Karon only able to find the one as freeing. Massacres another two. 12-9, DRX. What a recovery after the first half. Just training catastrophes between these two Korean teams. Gen.G have only been able to find one attack round.
Only a miracle
they need 3
to save Gen.G here, man. 2 more games here. Today,
What else to say? I mean,
EDG versus Dragon Ranger Gamer, Nongxin versus Zeta, and 2 more VCT Americas games as well, my friends.
There isn't
Long
anything
day,
to
long
swing
day.
The position of HYUNMIN, and then you can just
Beautiful
trade
day.
Bane in the spots after HYUNMIN backs off.
He's gonna go for a peek here.
Yep.
It goes out, nothing really noted. He takes a bit of damage, so opposite back away.
And you know they want that dimensional drift.
What else can I buy?
Challenge
Can I?
a bit,
Sorry.
but Gen.G wise to it.
Oh my god, what is this?
Gonna try a bit of a different look.
They have the drift, they have the Armageddon. Nothing on the side of DRX at the moment, freeing one away from his own Armageddon.
Again, I'd like to see kind of some staggering usage of these drones.
Op is on a deeper and deeper line here.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be ready.
Dimensional drift going to be sent TP forward. The drone here on the corner looks for the check at Foxy9. He's got the angle held. Armageddon going to be sent. Oddly, does go through before the scouting here. Dimensional drift will expire. t3xture makes his way into boats, and for the moment, everybody else is still gummed up on main. Camera's still situated here inside of B, and Fring, he's already hot on their heels. Gen.G, they are far from being comfortable here, as there's a blind, and there's Fring striking from behind.
30 seconds left.
The Armageddon now stacked up. t3xture able to find one, finds his second. Estrella on the floor. Now a 2v2 as the spike gets ready to be planted, and Bane finds a headshot. Ash dead. Munchkin.
He likes this. Oh, but there's Mako there.
It's Mako swoops forward and strikes.
This is
him
the
down.
end.
13-9.
This is the end, my friends. GG, DRX, epic comeback.
Once more.
Leave a like and subscribe, my friends. A lot of games today.
Rock steady, stock standard 2-1 series.
It's just that good old blue-collar Valorant from DRX. But this defender side on Ascent was nearly immaculate. Just one round dropped. They just looked so steady, had such good reads, and, you know, again, Gen.G not seemingly comfortable with its attacker side with the Yoru